Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of Destiny and ranking some of the most iconic enemies from S tier to E tier on the power ranking scale. Whether you're a seasoned veteran in the game or just starting your journey, this list is sure to spark some interesting debates. From the cunning and elusive witness to regular characters that have smaller impacts in the game, we'll be breaking down their strengths, weaknesses, and overall impact in the game. So grab your ghost, gear up, and let's get started. Okay, to start out, we're going to start with the Cabal. I'm immediately going to put them in C rank tier because I'm going to name this tier Avengers level threat. The reason why the Cabal are Avengers level threat is because in the original Destiny 2 Red War campaign, they took control of the Traveler, and then they even tried to blow up the sun, which was a mission to destroy their ship that they were using to blow up the sun. I believe they belong in C tier because they haven't always been the strongest or more powerful enemy, but they have been an enemy that has always been a force to reckon with. So I'm gonna put them in C tier. Next is the Witness. The Witness, I'm immediately going to put in S tier. The Witness is so badass and so crazy. He has the ability to make things no longer move. He's able to slice Guardians in half with just a flick of his hand, so he's going to stay in S tier. This dude's the whole reason why Destiny has been going on for so long. It's always been a battle between light and dark, so he's going to belong in S tier. Next, for the Vex. The Vex to me are a D rank tier. D rank, I'm going to say them as like a street level threat. They've always been a great adversary for us to play with. They've always had huge impacts, even with their gods, the one that can control time. He's only able to control time in a specific area or a specific dimension. They've never been really organized. They've always just fought to take out the biggest villain and concerned about themselves. So as long as nobody really pokes at them, they will come at you. So they're going to be in D tier because they're a street level threat. They're easy to take out. They have little small spots on their chest that you can shoot. So they're going to be a D level or D rank tier. Next, the Darkness. The Darkness for me is going to have to go in A rank. A rank is omnipresent. I'm going to name it omnipresent because the whole reason Destiny has been going on for this light and dark battle for the longest time is because the Darkness has always been in control of everything that's been going on. So because it's a force that has driven like the Vex and other enemies in the game, it's going to have to go in A rank. Next is the Elixni. I'm going to have to put them in D rank as well. They're going to be like a lower D rank, not as comparable to the Vex, but they're lower D rank. The Vex are upper D rank. The Elixni are going to have to be lower D rank. The Elixni are one of the easiest villains to fight. They are never like, oh no, we have to fight the Elixni. This is going to be a tough battle. All their smaller grunts and then even their high ranking captains have always been easy to fight. They're not as annoying as the Vex or the Dread or anything else. They're just a simple villain to fight or enemy to fight. So they're going to have to go in lower rank D. That's going to be the same as the Scorn. The Scorn are like a zombie-wide version of the Elixni. So the Scorn are going to have to stay in their lower D rank, even below the Elixni. In this last season, we fought a lot of the Scorn, and they're super easy to kill, super easy to take out. So I'm gonna have to go in lower D rank, even below the Elixni. Next, I'm gonna get this off already, or I'm gonna get this cleared off the board already. Is our Guardians. Our Guardians are S rank. S rank. Badasses. Our Guardians are gonna have to stay in S rank tier. The reason why they're going into the S rank tier is because we kill every enemy we fight and we turn them into a weapon or into an accessory. We are the OP gamers in this game. We're the killers of everything. They can always rely on us no matter what we do. So we'll have to go upper rank S tier and leave them there because we are the strongest of the strongs. Whatever gets thrown at us, we can kill it. Even though no matter times we get killed, we can always come back. So we are the strongest beings, entities, whatever in the universe. So the player we play as, not other Guardians, but us, the gamer we are, we're gonna have to go S rank. And then for Rhaulk, how do you say his name? Rhulk. He's gonna have to go in A rank as well, omnipresent, because he's the first disciple of the witness. So he's the one right hand man doing everything else, the right hand man of the witness. So he's a powerful entity that we face. He's not as strong as the big force of the Cabal or as big of a force as the Vex are, but because of who he is as a character, he's going to have to go in upper A rank. And then for the Taken King is going to go in C rank. He's going in C rank along with the Cabal, kind of upper C rank, because we're easily able to kill him, and because he's an Avengers level threat. He has the Dreadnought, and he's able to use the forces inside the Dreadnought like the Taken, but the Taken are a super weak force. So because of how weak his force is and how easy it is to kill him, he's going to have to go in C tier as Avengers level threat. He's not the biggest villain, but he's not the weakest either. And then next, we have the Traveler, our grand traveler that takes care of us and everything that we do. The Traveler is an E rank. He's an E rank, or she, or the being of the Traveler is an E rank. The Traveler is going to have to be E rank because it's not the strongest of villain, it's the conduit. It's what makes us Guardians strong. So for us Guardians are the gun. The Traveler would be the ammo. The ammo can only fire off if it has the gun to shoot it. So the Traveler constantly gets taken. He wasn't able to defend, or the Traveler wasn't able to defend itself against the Witness. So we're going to have to put it as E rank because it's been taken over by the Cabal and abused by several entities. So the Traveler is one of the weaker beings in the universe. Even though it brings life, it is not as strong or as destructive as other creatures, forces, or villains are in this game. Next, we're going to have the 9. The 9 itself, I'm going to put it as S rank because the 9 are an entity outside of space and time. So it's a force we don't know much about. We only have, I think, 2 people to talk to us about. We have this 9 lady here. I forget what her name is. And then we have Zur as well. These entities were able to give the Drifter the back of the thing that it's on, create a whole dungeon out of that, and summon forces. So I'm going to put it as S rank because we don't know too much about it, but they're a force that we don't know, and they're very powerful in what they do. The Witch Queen herself, she's going to be a B rank villain, or sometimes she's an ally, sometimes she's a villain, but she's going to go in B rank. We had the whole Witch Queen DLC that dropped. Awesome character, awesome storytelling. She's a force to be reckoned with. She's a liar. She does everything right. She is a solid good villain in this Destiny 2 universe, but she's going to stay at a B rank because she's multi-planetary. She has her throne world, but she doesn't do much to cause much destruction, but she's strong enough to do that as well. The same thing with Riven. Riven is a wish dragon. Every time you use the wish dragon, something bad happens. She has enough power to create, I think they're called Aramkaras. Don't quote me on that. I think they are called Arakamas. I don't know. But we're going to put her at B rank because they're able to make things happen. They allow us to get into the Traveler during the final shape. So they are powerful entities to mess with. The same with the Witch Queen. They're not as destructive, but they can make things happen that the Elixir, the Vex, or the Cabal couldn't do themselves. And then along with the B rank as well, we're going to put Eris Morn. Eris Morn has always been a side character that's always been important in the storyline of Destiny. So we're going to put her at B rank because of this Act 3 that just came out, and because of her roles in the Witch Queen as well. Powerful entity. She's been able to make her own throne world. She's always just been one of the stronger side characters. She has much impact, but she won't belong in the A rank or S rank. The most she can honestly be is a B rank, but she'll be lower B rank because she hasn't done as much things as Riven or the Taken King has done themselves. Next, we're going to go with Saint 14. Saint 14 is a C rank character as well, an Avengers level threat, because of their time conflux or whatever they had that time thing going with one of the previous seasons of like Season of Osiris. He's going to be in C rank because he was able to dismantle many, kill so many, and was a force to be reckoned with. He wasn't as strong in Act 1, but he is a force to be reckoned with. Next, the Dread will go in the same rank. They'll be C rank as well. They'll be upper C rank. not as strong as the Taken King, but not weaker than the Cabal, but definitely weaker than stronger than Saint 14. The Dread have their Tormentors, which at first when you first play them, you don't know what to do. You just see this big dude running at you with this scythe. And they're small little flying guys, which do get annoying playing with them after a while because so many are flying and they're hard to shoot because they will dodge and weave around your bullets. I give them as a upper C rank because they are strong. They're a new fresh character, a new spin introduced to us in the final shape. So they're an awesome character, powerful, not a weak force like the Elixni or the Scorn, but they're going to be up there. The same with Ikora Rey. Ikora Rey is one of the strongest Guardians and one of the strongest of the Vanguard. We'll get to Zavala and how weak Zavala is. I personally have a vendetta against Zavala, but Ikora Rey, I think in lore, she's one of the strongest, or like if there's a ranking for how strong a Guardian can be, she's close to around A rank or S rank. We would be around C or B, but she will be in the Avengers level threat because if she decides to go rogue, we would have a problem dealing with her. Rasputin will go in C rank as well. I remember playing Warmind when I was younger and when it came out. I don't remember too much of it, but I know he has global defense capabilities and planetary defense capabilities. I know they're very strong and they're a strong AI. I'd have to put them in C tier because I honestly don't know too much about them, but I remember the force that they are. So they're going to have to go low in C rank. On second thoughts, I'm going to actually have to move the Scorn to E rank. For the same reasons that I listed earlier, the Scorn are going in E rank because they were so easy to kill in the second act. They were so easy to kill, not a huge force, and their main villain was the easiest to kill. I remember playing the exotic mission several times and being able to kill this dude easily over and over and over again. I was able to run it multiple times. So for that, I'm going to have to put them in E rank, about the same strength as a Traveler because they're not a big deal to deal with. Next, we have Mara Sov. Mara Sov is going to have to go in D rank. She's staying in D rank because she has her own throne world, but she's a great technicianist and a planner for wartime. So she's going to have to go in upper D rank along with the Vex, but she's not C rank or B rank because she doesn't do much and her herself is not very powerful. She's able to sense things and be a good help as a side character, but not as strong or destructive as the Witness or the Taken King. The same thing with Zavala. I think Zavala's a punk. I think he's a punk. He always talks about how strong you need to be, how much we need people to stand up and fight. But in the final shape, this man got down because of his dead family, given his dead family was a sword subject and he's lived for a long time. But for how often he always asked people to stand up and fight, despite the discourages that happen in the world, especially in Red War in their original trailer, this one.
It is time to avenge this injustice, for that is the duty of all Guardians.
Worst case scenario, you die. But who knows? Maybe you won't.
So I ask you, who will stand with me?
Yeah! Really, guys?
I think it's kind of contradictory. He's like, even though we've lost friends and family, you still need to stand up and fight. In the final shape, the thought of his past family and the Witness speaking to him in his head, he was able to be overcome so quickly, and he lost his ghost. The man who's supposed to be the leader of the Vanguard was taken out like that. So he's going to have to go in lower D rank because I think he's just weak as a character. The Crow is going to have to go right next to him, though, because he's starting out. He's a part of the new Vanguard for the Hunter Vanguard, but he's going to have to go in D rank because he hasn't made much a name for himself, and we haven't seen much of the capabilities. He's still starting out, so we'll give him the benefit of the doubt and put him in upper D rank next to Mara Sov, his sister. So he's a character who eventually, I think, will play a huge role and be a huge character in the future series coming out along with Apollo. So I want to wait to see what happens with him. And then finally, I'm going to put the Taken at E rank. The Taken are so easy to fight, so easy. The witches and stuff are easy to fight, easy to take down. I think they belong in E rank next to the Scorn because of how easy they are to fight. The Cabal are usually hard to fight. The Vex, you can have trouble with their stronger entities, but the Taken are not strong at all. I don't think they're that strong. Every time I fought them, I'm like, oh, it's just the Taken. We invade the Dreadnought all the time to fight more Taken and clear them out like they're nothing. So for that, they're going to have to sit in E rank right next to the Scorn. And that's a wrap on the power ranking scale. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it insightful. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions on these rankings. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.